literally see his face go from accepting a joke to like, oh no, you're serious. Okay. Huh.
Well, I couldn't believe it myself. I identified it casting the incantation as usual, and I thought it was maybe I miscast my spell or something. But then through the item I could channel a anti-magic barrier.
And and you did the proper twirl on the finger and saying your words.
I'm sorry. What do you mean?
When you cast your incantation to figure it out.
Yes, of course. I do what I always do.
You see him quickly reach a hand back to his neck and scratch it fervently, like, oh god. This is. That's interesting. I would like to have a look at it.
Yes, of course. And I take it off and give it to him.
He takes a hold of it, and you know, you know how some people turn a bill up towards the light to check if it's authentic or not. He kind of does that with this as well. You're not sure what purpose that has. It's kind of strange to see. I If this is what you're telling me you think this is, it's impossible. This should not be here. It should not. Of course, it exists. It's part of the creation. It's part of us. It's part of everything. But it shouldn't be here, right now. It shouldn't be.
But it is.
But it is. I'm going to need some time, my dear. A lot of time.
So does that mean I can leave the item here with you?
Yes. Yes, you can. How many people know about it?
Well, it would be my travel companions, so 7 people. No more nor less, as far as I know.
Right. So, okay. That is, and do you? Is there anything with this item in regards to your studies? Do you think?
Well, I studied it yesterday,
Right.
and it gave me an opportunity to try out a new spell to block magic that we tried out, and it works. It would be interesting to study this kind of magic further in the future, yes.
It blocks magic.
Yes, and I explained how the spell works and the incantation and how it blocked the spell yesterday.
He gives a just a nod. Like it's kind of obvious he's trying to process what you're saying as you're saying it. But he nods and right.
And we also
That
learned that it does not work against daggers.
again,
Yes.
daggers?
Yes. We tried out physical objects such as daggers, and daggers go through it as usual, so it only blocks magic.
quite interesting. Good job. Good job. I I really shouldn't, but wait here just one moment, okay?
Okay.
And he goes into the back to roughly the area where you know his quote unquote office to be. And just not even a minute after, he returns, not holding the collar tip, but instead hands you 2 silver coins. Good job. Very much so. Good job. I will keep this in my care for now and look into it.
Thank you, Elder. And also here is my written report on the mission and how it progressed. And I give him my notes, which shows like what happened during the mission and what spells were cast and by who and that sort of information.
Oh, oh, thank you. Very good job. And he takes the paper and begins reading, and you see his jaw drop for a moment. Right. I will need to look into this.
And I
That's.
assure you that all spells were cast in self-defense. I don't know if that matters, but it was not.
I'll,
It was a dangerous situation.
I will look into this and. Okay. Okay. And you notice him getting into that habit of when he's trying to process things, just saying okay over and over as he's walking away. Okay. 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 Okay.
And I turn around to the others and say, yeah, well, that takes care of that.
So we are not in trouble for.
Um, I don't know actually. I don't. I think it should be fine,
I
considering it was
hope so.
self-defense.
I would hate to go back to jail.
No, that don't won't happen. I think. And I walk away. Start walking towards the door.
Okay. Okay, let me quickly read through what you guys have. Have you guys decided on stuff?
No.
Okay.
We've decided we're getting.
We've
We've
decided on
decided
how much. Just
70
not what.
pounds of things. I was thinking we should get at least 5 pounds of salted meats because they won't last as long as say like rices and like and grains. But but protein would be good. And also, as the person who's going to be the resident chef, like that's my whole build character. Uh, Having a variety of ingredients would probably be good for me.
Sure.
As far as protein that will last and keep, roasted nuts.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, I can work with nuts as a sort of as an ingredient.
Okay, so working off of 70 pounds of food, just while we take a short, uh, let's say a actual 10-minute break. During that 10-minute break, one of you decide amounts on each things leading up to 70 pounds. Okay,
Right.
Okay.
work it out between
Uh,
yourselves. I'd imagine William takes care of the actual amount. So yeah, William, go ahead and within these 10 minutes, up to a 70-pound limit, then decide on roughly how much of each thing. Okay?
got a calculator open. So
Yeah, amazing. Be right back. And all of you, 10 minutes break until quarter 2. Yeah, good.
Yep. Sounds good.
Okay.
buying fresh or salted?
Oh, definitely salted. I'm not an idiot. If I get fresh, they'll go rotten in about a week. So definitely salted.
Right. In that case, take the 5 pounds of meat times 7 copper. That's 3 silver, 5 copper. Let's just 3s5c. And for the fruits, specifically, what kind of fruits are you going for? Like a mix of this and that?
Most a mix of like dried fruits and dried fruits. Like we're going for cheap, but also like like cheap dried foods, dried fruits. We're not going. We're looking for things that are there to that are going to last.
Sure.
We're not looking for right now. We're not looking for quality. We're looking for survivability.
Yeah. Makes a lot of sense.
This isn't like I am not starting my tavern as just yet. So we're our main thing is survive. That's our main something that'll get us through like 5 days.
Put at a total of anyone want to put that total up? That would be amazing.
Okay, so
I think it's about 6, 7, 3,
Hold on, I got this.
7 gold, 6 silver, 5 copper, I think.
Yep,
7.65
sounds
is what
right.
I got. Yep, exactly that.
My brain works. Yes.
so who are we all chipping in, or
I
do you
can
want me?
definitely chip in. Like, I don't have a whole lot, but I mean, if we're gonna keep everybody fed.
So 7. So I'll pay in. I'll pay the majority. I'll pay 8. If it's like 7.
I can take care of the silver and the copper.
I'll pay the full 7 gold. Tell you that I'll pay the full 7 gold, and you guys pay the copper.
Okay. And Varen, you said you'll take care of the silver and copper?
Yeah.
So how are we going to write this down? Or
Yeah. Carry it how you guys want. Because 70 pounds of food is quite a bit to carry.
A bit too much for William to carry.
yeah, like I said, this is
Yeah.
why we probably are going to need a cart or something to carry this in.
No, I mean, looking at that's the thing with carry weight. Actually, a character can carry so fucking much.
Yeah, we can carry a lot more in weight than we can in volume.
Yeah.
I do
Yeah,
have a
I
lot of
can carry
rations
240.
myself. I do have a lot of rations. This is basically just us. I'll tell you what. I'll put in other possessions the exact amounts of what we have currently. I'll copy the 5 meats, 10 fruits, 10 cheese, 15 nuts, and 30 grains into my other possessions. But we'll just sort of mediate. We'll just say we've mediated it
Yeah.
between all of us.
Some of you carry some of you carry some, but let's just put all on the vines for now. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Some
We'll just.
under William. Yeah.
I'm
Sounds
just
good.
I'm keeping it all here so we all know exactly the amounts we have.
Sounds great.
Sounds like a plan.
Especially since you're gonna be the chef of the group, you just go ahead and take away as much as you need when you need.
S- So is it a chef night or a night chef?
Yes.
It's the two things are mutually exclusive.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take that out of my inventory now.
Yeah, the money. Yeah. Sounds good.
So I assume we've just been. I assume like we do go and hand in. I want to stress that the beginning we do hand in our the raggedy like tattered inmate rags.
Yeah, absolutely. And just yeah, yes, I did make those items.
Oh yeah, I
I've
deleted those
deleted
from
it.
my
Yeah,
bag.
go ahead and if you still have those in your inventory, go ahead and delete them. As William takes them and sometime during the day goes and delivers those to the Duskhaven jailing facility.
I imagine like the door opens and he just throws them at the nearest person, then walks off with like no.
Yeah, and the individual just catches them surprised, kind of goes for the weapon before realizing what this is, and they're like, okay.
Even there, could I do the cool thing that we mentioned? Like as he's like walking away, could I like disappear into the crowd? I want to try out the stealth thing.
Sure, roll stealth.
Please below.
12.
I mean, uh, there's not that many people around right now, so there's not much of a crowd to blend into, but you're confident you blend into whatever crowd there is.
Yeah, expertise. I got
Woo!
like a 6.
Yeah, I know. That's rough. Such a low
Yeah.
roll, but still a decent roll because of
Still
the
do
modifiers.
because I am expertised in stealth and sleight of hand.
Yeah.
I've not
Okay.
used stealth of hand once in this entire so far.
Have where? You might have once. I'm not
Once.
sure. Yeah.
Sooner or later it'll be useful.
Hopefully. So, what are you guys doing?
We didn't decide on a meetup point, did we?
No, you didn't.
I guess. I don't know. We
I-
just congregate back to the inn.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured.
I
'Cause
think
that'll
we'd
be
all
our starting
assume
board
that
anyway.
we'd all head once we've concluded our business. We'd congregate at the inn.
Yeah. So, as you all like do your own things, you realize the simple fact of wait, we didn't decide where the fuck we're meeting up. Should we go to the gate? Should we go to the inn? And like it takes an extra 10-15 minutes out of your day to just realize, okay, fuck it, let's just meet back at the freaking inn because you didn't decide on it. But yeah, you all do meet back up at the halfway home.
But I assume William, Verin, and Virgil are like carrying big like crates of various various foodstuffs and like bags. You know when someone's been on a large shopping trip and they've got like
Yeah,
shopping
One
bags
trip.
full of shopping bags.
yeah, one trip.
Yeah.
Yes, the triple V's come back carrying a lot of groceries, basically.
Virgil is attempting to not be crushed under the weight of the barrel of whatever he is carrying.
It's right. It's right.
Do you need me to take anything?
I mean, we could just set it down for now. I mean, we're here.
Okay, we can set it down.
On the table. And by this time, it's Like you all woke up fairly early, had breakfast, went out and did your shit. It's still a little bit before lunchtime by now.
So if we're all here and there's nothing else we want to do, that means there's a lot of light for traveling left.
Indeed. Indeed.
So how did the shopping go?
Well, we got some salted meats. We got some dried fruits for the journey. We got some nuts and some rice.
We
And I
should
can
be
help us.
set for a few days.
Sorry.
We should be set for a few days.
Yeah, and also with the stuff you got, with the breads and cheese you've got, we're going to be fine.
So how much are we paying, and who paid, and who should we give our money to?
Yeah, we're in this together. This is a job that we're doing together. I'm paid. We all chipped in.
Which means he paid for most of it.
Don't tell them that.
So if I give you 1 gold, would it cover my part?
Probably.
Well,
Actually, yes, for most of it, yeah.
then I take out 1 gold and give it to William.
Edgar
Go
does
ahead.
the same.
Yeah, go ahead and take away 1 gold, and both Edgar and Gurakuro take away 1 gold, and William add 2 gold.
I am now 2 gold richer.
Woo!
William gives a happy thumbs up. So there are several other things we might have to worry about. First of all, being your people's rent, we are going to be out for a very long time, I imagine.
Well, we
Mentioned
don't have
the
any
rent. You
idea
meant you
exactly.
mentioned the rent. You guys mentioned that your rent was due. I would chip in, but I'm currently. He points at the food, bit indisposed.
Yeah, me and Edgar don't even have enough to cover our rent between us. I think George has let our tab slide for a while.
I hope so. We should talk to him though.
Well, you could talk to him.
Yeah, we don't have any idea exactly how long we're going to be gone, but I mean, we don't have supplies to stay out forever. We'll be back eventually, hopefully.
Well, the thing is, there are lots of towns, and my village, my hometown, like is bordering on the borders of the forest.
It's fair enough.
It's to the west, though. It's like I think it's a little bit out of our way if we wanted to go there. I think.
Then maybe we shouldn't pay any rent for coming nights and just hope for there being a room for us when we return. We can otherwise always go to my order, maybe, and find some lodging.
I'm not really worried about us. We can probably we have enough supplies. It's that late. It's that man's. What is he again?
Who, George?
No, not George. The lady you have up there.
Oh, Cyrilla, you mean?
Yes, that the lady.
Well, she does work, and this month has been a bit rough, but I hope it will be okay.
And you all do indeed hear that faint bit of nervousness when he say, "I hope it will be okay."
William's sort of thinking how he could help. Don't. William has no idea how to help. Like, he does not understand. He doesn't have enough money to help pay for the rent anymore. He's like, oh dear. I mean, we could. I we could just take her with us if we thought if she doesn't have a roof, we could just take her with. But that would be more supplies, and that would like drain us.
Oh,
Already.
she doesn't really like to travel.
But to be fair, she doesn't really have a choice if she loses her house.
Oh, I'm sure. I mean, she's working here now, so I'm sure George and her can figure something out.
Right. Well, how about you go tell George the situation and see whether the two of you can't work something out, or three of you.
We probably should, shouldn't we?
Yeah. Well,
You two know the situation better than we do, so that's up to you, really.
frankly, this is. I've only been in this town for about a week at best.
I was about to say, as far as I know, I only paid for the one night.
Yes.
So-
They have a house that. From what I can tell, they live in they've rented the place. They have like a
Yes.
room,
We
like
have
a
some
full
sort of a
room up in.
permanent
Oh, I
residence.
see.
Hey, let's not keep you any longer. Get in there and talk to George. Let's talk. See whether you can work something out.
Okay.
We'll probably.
Edgar kinda turns with his tail between his legs, sort of to say, and heads back inside.
Does anyone have
Eddie.
a?
Oh, listen, George.
Yeah.
I'm really ashamed to say this, but we couldn't gather our money yet because we were in prison and could
Well,
we
I understand that. It's still 4 days to go.
yeah, I know, but we are heading out on a mission which could bring us some gold, maybe, and we could be gone for further than 4 days. So could we extend it a little bit, maybe?
Uh, hum, uh,
I can
well,
I can give you 10 gold right now if you're short.
I'm. You know what? You're currently, if we count that off, and yeah, if you give me 5 now as a down payment, you know, you'll have 35 to pay on top of it. I can look between the lines for like a few days extra, but when you come back, I need a full 35, you know?
Yeah, I know. I know. Listen, we'll try really hard to get enough.
Yeah, no, I
Well,
no, I understand
And
shit went down, you went to prison. It's not as much time to, earn, right? And she was worried as fuck about the two of you after like 3 days, so she didn't work as much because, and she told me to not tell you.
uh,
Never mind.
is there, by the way, is there anything you need doing? that could help us with this?
Well, I mean, bacon's running short, but we've already got a new supplier coming in. Alcohol? Do you know any alcohol? Like anything? Because that fucking shit seems to be getting stopped at the gatehouses all over.
I mean, I can ask. We'll look around,
Can you?
try to get
Like,
some.
yeah, like, you know, see what the fuck is going on because like, half of my shit, half of everyone's shit is being stopped at the gatehouses, not getting any further. If you know, check things out. I don't expect you to solve the problem, but
Yeah, that could be
s-
above my pay grade.
yeah, but see what the fuck is going on with that, because it's a bother, not only to me, but the whole district is suffering.
Sounds
Not enough
weird
alcohol
though. Is the town taking from you?
from me.
I mean, from everybody.
I mean, yeah, kind of, but I don't know,
Robin Hood, running through the glen.
because
Sorry.
it's not getting through the gatehouses for some reason. We do not know why, but it's probably some bullshit about the dude delivering, not being trustworthy, yada yada, the usual stuff. And you see George physically just recoil back for a moment as he just shakes his right hand. Ah, fuck, what a fucking sap. Ah, hand.
What's happening? Are you okay?
Bad thoughts. It's fine.
Oh,
Ah,
oh yeah,
fuck. Yeah.
yeah,
See what you can do about it. Thanks. We'll.
yeah. We'll check it out.
I'll give you a few days extra on the pay. Give me the 5 gold. Ah,
Here
fuck.
you go, and thank you, George.
Yeah. He
I'm
takes the
really
five
sorry.
gold. He takes the 5